Tigers. Referee is Laura Rankin. Assistant referees Jose D'Ambrosio and Derek Smolik. Introducing first, the Schreiner Mountaineers. Please take the field when your name is called. Number 1, a junior goalkeeper, Audrey Rivera. Number 3, a senior defender, Sierra Blackwell. Number 4, a sophomore midfielder, Sandra Garza. Number 5, a senior defender, Bonnie Evans. Number 10, a junior forward, Lisbeth Lopez. Number 12, a junior defender, Ryan Ruiz. Number 13, a first-year forward, Julia Bray. Number 14, a sophomore defender, Courtney Rosales. Number 15, a first-year defender, Kaylee Lumenthal. Number 16, a junior midfielder, Adora Lumpkin Nevarez. Number 21, a senior forward, Jasmine Ramirez. Number 22, a first-year forward, Daniela Hernandez. Number 23, a junior midfielder, Miranda Palacios. Starting lineup for the Mountaineers, a goalkeeper, a junior, number 00, Cassandra Gomez. Number 2, a sophomore defender, Chloe Mills. Number 6, a senior midfielder, Abigail Romero. Number 7, a senior forward, Caroline Quiroga. Number 8, a junior midfielder, Natalie Talley. Number 11, a junior defender, Melissa Landon. Number 17, a sophomore midfielder, Matiana Cancino. Number 18, a junior midfielder, Alexandra Schott. Number 20, a first-year forward, Ashley Esparza. Number 26, a first-year midfielder, Autumn Zay. And number 30, a first-year midfielder, Cassandra Ochoa. The assistant coaches are Stephen Jenkins and Matt Goodwin. Head coach of the Mountaineers in her first season at the helm, Melanie Chandler. Schreiner Mountaineers. Now for the Trinity University Tigers. Number 0, a junior goalkeeper from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Joey Finlay. Number 2, a sophomore midfielder from Norman, Oklahoma, Meredith McAllister. Number 4, a sophomore forward from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Abby Schneider. Number 5, a junior defender from Nashville, Tennessee, Dabney Moore. Number 7, a junior midfielder from Oak Park, California, Reese Wallace. Number 8, a first-year forward from South Lake, Texas, Hannah Kahn. Number 9, a junior midfielder from Allen, Texas, Emily Hayes. Number 11, a first-year midfielder from Houston, Texas, Jordan Guy. Number 12, a first-year midfielder from Lake Jackson, Texas, Aaron Heath. Number 13, a first-year midfielder from Broomfield, Colorado, Isabella Loretta. Number 15, a first-year defender from Buffalo, New York, Clara Richards. Number 17, a first-year midfielder from Bethesda, Maryland, Nina Pollock. Number 20, a sophomore midfielder from Dallas, Texas, Maya Ozimi. Number 23, a junior midfielder from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Teddy Del Peretti. Number 25, a senior forward from Katy, Texas, Bella Tablante. Number 26, a senior midfielder from McKinney, Texas, Bella Ferrucci. Number 29, a junior defender from Houston, Texas, Isabel Mikulski. Number 30, a sophomore defender from Raleigh, North Carolina, Annie Agar. Number 32, a sophomore midfielder from Joliet, Illinois, Hannah Johnstone. Number 34, a senior midfielder from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cassie Bowers. Number 99, a first-year goalkeeper from Houston, Texas, Lauren Little. The starting lineup for the Tigers, number 1, a sophomore goalkeeper from Carrollton, Texas, Lauren Lewis. Number 6, a junior midfielder from Fairway, Kansas, Josephine McRae. Number 10, a senior midfielder from Rockwall, Texas, Elena Wickham. Number 14, a senior midfielder from Parker, Colorado, Emma Everts. Number 16, a first-year defender from St. Louis, Missouri, Ilsa Newland. Number 18, a sophomore midfielder from Edinburgh, Texas, Taylor Campbell. Number 19, a junior midfielder from San Antonio, Ashlyn Zingelman. Number 21, a junior defender from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Kara Stafford. Number 22, a senior forward from St. Louis, Missouri, Molly Sheridan. Number 27, a sophomore forward from Weatherford, Texas, Michaela Bosco. And number 33, a senior defender from South Lake, Texas, Bailey Meyer. The assistant coach is Spencer Valdespino. And in his 7th season as head coach of the Tigers, Dylan Harrison. Trinity Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, at this time we ask that you please rise, face the American flag atop the scoreboard for our national anthem. Trinity.edu.
Well, good afternoon and welcome here to Trinity University and Paul McGinley Field. The 11-0-1 Trinity University Tigers hosting the 3-5-2 Schreiner Mountaineers. And introductions just taking place, anthem completed, and we'll get to the starting lineup here in just a moment. Starting first with the visiting Mountaineers in goal is going to be Cassandra Gomez. And she'll be joined in the starting rotation with Chloe Mills, Abigail Romero, Caroline Quiroga, Natalie Talley, Melissa Landon, Mariana Cancino, Alexandra Schatz, Ashley Esparza, Autumn Zay, and Cassandra Ochoa. And for the Tigers, it's going to be Lauren Lewis in goal, joined by Josephine McCrae, Helena Wickham, Emma Everts, Isla Newland, Taylor Campbell, Ashlyn Zingelman, Kira Stafford, Molly Sheridan, Michaela Bosco, and Bailey Meyer. And of note for the Tigers, Sheridan and Bosco leading the way in points in the conference. Hannah Kahn in 4th place. Bosco's got 23 points, Sheridan 21, and Kahn with 15. Kira Stafford with 13. So 4 of the top 5 point scorers here in the conference for the 11-0-1 Tigers. And should be noted, Sheridan shares the goals lead in the conference with Simeon from Texas Lutheran. They each have 9. Bosco has 8. Kahn has 6. And Esparza here for the Mountaineers in 5th in the conference with 5 for Schreiner. Just about ready to get started. Lauren Lewis, 2nd in the conference for the Tigers in save percentage. She's only bested by her teammates, Joey Finley, who has yet to allow a goal so far. Lewis save percentage standing at .846 on the season. She finds herself in the electric blue. And for Schreiner, it's going to be Gomez in the red. Schreiner will be in the all maroon with black and white trim. Trinity in the all white with black and maroon trim. And we are underway here early on. It'll be Schreiner on your right, going left. Trinity left to right. That one has stayed in and fallen to the feet of Bosco, and the penalty given here early on by our referee, Laura Renkin. Jose D'Ambrosio, our AR1, and that one's flicked out through the box and will go for a goal kick. And Derek Smolik is our AR2. So we are just underway here, live from Paul McGinley Field in San Antonio. Thank you for joining us on a warm and muggy mid-October afternoon. Meyer will head that one back towards Trinity goal. Sheridan trying to get something on it and wrap it around, but it's going to be taken back by Ochoa. She sends it back through the midfield, and that's placed back to Lewis from McCray. Tigers and Mountaineers have concluded that one goes for offside. They have concluded their first run through of the conference round robin. And Trinity off to a 7-0-0 start. Perfect through the first round. Schreiner 2-3-2. That puts them down in 6th place. Top 4 will make the conference tournament, so they'll need to have good fortune for the second half of conference season. This is Wickham coming through. Puts that one on shot, and Gomez will have an easy corral. And has that one shank off the side of her foot. An easy control now for Taylor Campbell up the right side, and she dribbled it straight out of bounds. Throw finds the foot of Cassandra Ochoa. Give it back to Natalie Talley, and was looking up the left side, trying to find Mariana Cancino, but a little bit too far out of her reach, and that'll be Nilin with the throw. Bosco back to the center. McCray. And options to her left, brings it back to the right. Campbell had that one taken away. Good defense from Talley. Schreiner just about had an opportunity to put people forward. Overplayed their next pass. And fortunate to get the throw here, as that one was played out by McCray. This will continue to be with Schreiner. Campbell and Talley mixing it up, and advantage for Talley, but unable to find anybody to connect with that. We'll go for Trinity throw. A few minutes in, that one off the foot of Everts. Now the first deep possession here for Schreiner. Flipped back by Chloe Mills. Now has it at her foot. Able to settle and control off for Abigail Romero. Tried to play it forward a little too far. Now for Talley. Pitches it back towards the middle. Finds Ochoa. Really didn't have very many options. Cancino. Talley getting just a foot onto that one. Stopped the run there from Campbell. That one played in for Sheridan. She's not going to get there. Nice job by Chloe Mills to hold Sheridan at bay. Trinity has only allowed 2 goals on the season. You can see here they do it through solid backline defensive play, but they also do it with controlling the narrative on the offensive side. And they will draw the corner here, speaking of controlling the narrative. Kira Stafford will go, as you see the shot and a nice save from Gomez. It'll be Stafford to boot this one in. Through the middle of the box, still alive. And Bosco play out for Stafford. To the foot of McCray. And solid defense from the Mountaineers. That'll give them possession on the far side. Trying to race it down will be Quiroga. A foot race with Bailey Meyer, and Meyer's going to get there just a step ahead. For Wickham. Flicked on by Bosco. Fortunate to get it back. See if she can find Sheridan. And that'll go flag for offside. Second offside here so far against the Tigers. McCray takes down, I believe it's not Ochoa, maybe Esparza. It was Esparza. We're 5 in the conference with 5 goals on the season. Bosco working down in the lower corner. And we get a good look at Chloe Mills with the block. But that will set the Tigers up for another corner. It's time from Stafford off the right side. Sends it into the box in the middle, and it's going to find the back of the goal. And we'll have to look at it again. I don't know if that was deflected on. See, it just hits through the middle. Yeah, deflected on right in front by Bosco. She was completely left unmarked. And Michaela Bosco with her 9th of the year. And that will tie her with Sheridan and Simeon from TLU for the conference lead. She's also got the assist lead here, and for Stafford, that is now number 6 in the assist column for Stafford, who now trails Bosco by just 1 for the conference in the team lead. Puts the Tigers ahead with an early 1-0 score. Mentioned that they've only allowed 2 goals. That happened on the opening day of the season up in St. Louis, 4-1 victory over Fontbonne. And then in the Saturday evening affair against Hardin-Simmons, as the 2 iconic Texas women's soccer programs clashed here in San Antonio, a 2-1 victory by the Tigers. Now Wickham draws a corner as she heads into the box. As that one deflects off of the Mountaineer defender. Stafford back to work on the corner piece. This will be her opposite side. She normally plays down the other wing. Low line drive once again. This one will be cleared out by Ochoa. Just enough time for Schreiner to reset defensively, as Trinity is still pressing deep offensively. Now Wickham sends it in. Taylor Campbell, she's onside. Cross in, and that's going to be Molly Sheridan regaining the team in conference lead with her 10th goal of the season. And the Tigers in the first 10 minutes now out to a 2-0 lead. And a nice job by Campbell. Mentioned she had done a great job staying on side and nicely headed in. And 2-0 for the Tigers. So now Schreiner into the hole. And that one just a little bit out of reach for Alexandra's shot. And not able to keep that one in is going to be the deliverance from Talley. Campbell flicks that one straight up into the air, and it lands clearly back in play. So everybody kind of felt like maybe that one was initially headed out. But just enough spin on it to stay in, and Schreiner trying to take advantage of it, but will eventually send it too far forward. Bailey Meyer able to retreat and take possession back for Trinity, now working in the midfield. This one to the feet of Bosco, has Stafford on a run. Now Stafford offside. So maybe the reason why Bosco didn't continue that one forward. Back line here for the Tigers. It's Newland, Meyer, and Zingelman. Schreiner trying to break through. As I said, it's not just the offensive possession that keeps the goals away. It's pretty decent, if not stellar, defensive play from the back line that doesn't get a lot of mention throughout the broadcast. But have been stepping up when called upon here in the 2022 campaign. Zingelman with the coverage, forces the kick to sail wide, and it'll be a goal kick here for Lauren Lewis. Almost 15 minutes into this one. Trinity has not conceded a goal in almost a calendar month. Game against Hardin Simmons was September 16th. And they'll have to do that through the final 60 minutes, final 75 minutes here. And then also 2 games this weekend as they travel, or excuse me, as they host Austin College on Friday evening and Dallas on Saturday. Sheridan to Bosco, and Bosco makes it 2 for the day and a 3-0 lead for the Tigers on the assist from Molly Sheridan. This was a 1-0 game back on September 9th in Kerrville. 2 teams meeting early on in the season. Bosco already with 2 for herself in this one. Sheridan with a goal and an assist. Five shots, 4 of them on goal. 3 of them finding the back of the net here for the Tigers. And the foul in the midfield circle. Give Schreiner an opportunity to set up and have a free kick offensively. Sent in for Melissa Landon. And McCrae finds herself on the other end of it now for Bosco. Kick that one a little bit forward. Tally will look to get there in front of Sheridan, and does, but Wickham, they're completely alone. That one sent in, and Gomez will corral. Yeah, another look at the cross, maybe trying to find Bosco for her third. Everett's stepping in, trying to feed Bosco. And that one taken away. I believe it was Mills stepping up. Sheridan flicks forward for Campbell. Sends in the cross. That's going to go long. And will be corralled by Stafford. Nice move. Put it back in the box. That one deflecting off Mills for another corner. And this will be from the same side that Stafford got the assist to Bosco on to get us going about 10 minutes ago. That one got a little bit more air underneath of it, and Sheridan was able to head it forward, but Schreiner keeping that one out of danger. Clearing out for a throw. That one will clear through past all of the offensive hopefuls for the Trinity Tigers, and Sparza will momentarily push it back forward for Schreiner. Autumn Zay getting into the action. First time we've called her name today. Now Stafford, that's nice. Goes all the way across the face of the goal. And Taylor Campbell may have been pressed too far forward on that one. I believe it'll be another corner here for Trinity, but an opportunity for Trinity as this cross was almost perfect. Nice deflection from Gomez. And Campbell, if she would have been just a little bit later, would have had that one fall right at her feet, but she was looking to make the connection off the cross. Not there for the deflection. Fifth corner, low line drive, headed out by Mills. That one played forward by Schott. And ultimately played out. Bailey Meyer closest to the ball will pick it up. Now give for Zingelman. And for Bosco, who clears out another 10 yards on the back pedal. Now finds Wickham. Space in the middle. As Campbell, flag stays down. Campbell with a crossover. Back to the left foot. Put it to the top of the 18. That one deflected out for the time being. And now the Mountaineers with the chance to run. Sparza trying to get to it and just cannot get a step that she needed to track that one down. Free kick after the foul for Trinity. It'll be Newland to take. Good ball, just over the head of Sheridan First touch was for Bosco. Now gives up for Stafford. Her shot blocked. Second one will go wide. Missed it by about 1.5 feet, 2 feet maybe. Looked like Gomez was all over it, so not in any particular danger. She realized how much space she had. Romero looking for somebody to throw it to. Finally fling it up the sideline. Back and forth, controlled ultimately by Stafford for the time being, and then that one taken away by Cancino. And all the way back for Lewis. It's been untested here so far today. Bosco for Sheridan. Shot. Needed just a touch more curve. She was looking for the upper right-hand corner.
In for the Mountaineers, Sandra Garza. And Dora Lumpkin Noel.
Hard to see on the Schreiner uniforms, but right above the back nameplate that says Schreiner, a 100th year designation for the university, celebrating that here in 2023. Now Esparza with a little bit of space. It's going to be Bailey Meyer to step up. Gets a deflection. And a nice job from Taylor Campbell to keep that one in play. Eight shots, 4 on goal for the Tigers. 5 corners. They've been offside twice. 2 fouls committed by the Mountaineers, 1 for the Tigers. And of those 4 shots on goal, Gomez has been able to keep 1 out of the back. Zay doing a good job for control, heading that one around a few times. Ultimately gets played to Lauren Lewis, and the Tigers move forward. During that last substitution, had 2 come in for Schreiner. And it was Adora Lumpkin Navarez in for Cassandra Ochoa. And for Caroline Quiroga, Sandra Garza entered the game. We'll have quite a few subs here for the Tigers, as well as Elizabeth Lopez for the Mountaineers. It's Lumpkin Navarez giving chase. And that'll go out for a throw with both teams making changes. We'll get
For the Mountaineers, Elizabeth Lopez.
so Lopez in for Esparza, and then for the Tigers, departing will be Newland, Everts, McCrae, and Stafford. And Checking in will be Reese Wallace, Emily Hayes, Erin Heath, and Nina Pollock. It's Romero far side for Schreiner. Keep trying to find somebody that can get enough space to get a little bit of room going. Can't make that first connection pass. Bosco in a foot race, she'll win that. Meals will start to peel off. And Bosco sends it across the face, and that's going to bounce in. And I don't know if it was a muff by the keeper. And I believe that goal will go to Bosco. If so, that is a hat trick here in the first half for her. And we'll take another look. She was looking for the cross. Yeah, just deflected by Mills, and that will. The assist is going to be given credit to Bailey Meyer. We'll double check that. But essentially an own goal here for Mills. And that one, because it was off the shot deflection, the way that stats work in NCAA, you can credit that to the one that sent the shot in. So, hat trick here for Michaela Bosco. She now takes the lead in goals in the conference. A nice move to get forward by Alexandra Schott. Once again, just nobody there on the other end. And solid defensive play by Lopez. Forced Campbell put that one out of play. Emily Hayes stepping forward, taking that one away. Sends that one ahead for Bosco. It's going to be a foot race. She gets past the keeper, but Gomez comes out and does just enough to send that one a little bit wide, or at least force that one wide. So everybody's able to reset. And eventually that one played offside. Abby Schneider awaits check-in. Her next opportunity. And that will come now. So Schneider for Campbell. That'll be the fifth sub here for Trinity. 3 so far for Schreiner. Pollock for Schneider. That one sent forward there by Lopez. Now Wallace trying to play that one back into the middle. Alexandra Schott sends that one over to Talley, who just outpaces everybody down for Lauren Lewis. And Wallace will just give that one away. Wickham, the deflection off of Lumpkin Navarez, and be a Trinity throw. And you can see on your screen a couple more Tigers await check-in. They'll get that on the next opportunity for Trinity throw. Bosco now with a step on Mills. Plays that one out to her side. Emily Hayes will let that one go through. We've got a goal kick here for the Mountaineers. And substitutions now for the Tigers. It's going to be Casey Bowers Hinakan and Maya Ozimi that go in for Wickham, for Sheridan and Bosco. So Coach Harrison almost with a complete changeover. He's now got 8 subs in. The only 2 left out on the field started are going to be Bailey Meyer and Ashley Zingelman, along with Lauren Lewis in goal. And corner here for Trinity. It's going to be Kahn sending it in. The header from Zingelman, and Gomez will collect. Another save for Gomez. Tally finding the foot of Garza. And taken away. That was Pollock. Now to Schneider. Over to Heath. Zay stepped in front of Heath and ends the run there. And a push forward for Schreiner, ultimately taken away. And the 2 back and forth in the midfield. Wallace, Ozimi back to Wallace. Now up the field for Schneider, and that one had a little too much on it. Tally finds the foot of Lopez. Second touch is a bit tough. That one taken back by Pollock for the Tigers. Jasmine Ramirez and Daniela Hernandez for Schreiner when they get an opportunity. Foot of Bowers trying to find Schneider. Gets it back and draws the foul. Reese Wallace looking to find somebody on the back end. Chipped in, just over Bauer's head. Ultimately got a foot on it inside the box. Schreiner was able to clear out. Now Lopez with a step on Hayes. Back to the middle. Lumpkin Navarez cannot bring it through. And that one off the deflection from Schneider. That'll put in Ramirez and Hernandez. No, they're going to call the foul before that. My apologies. Dabney Moore also awaiting check-in, so next ball out. Regardless of team, we'll have subs. So we are under 13 left here in the first half. Lopez and Schneider. That one stayed in. No, it's going to be out. And now the substitutions. Heath departs for Trinity. And Cancino and I believe Mills for the Mountaineers. My mistake there. Going to say Ramirez for Zay. and Hernandez for Cancino. Now Bowers looking to work in the midfield. That one taken away. Nicely done for Garza. And then nicely done by Aaron Heath on the Tigers side to win that back. Into the middle, Hannah Khan just out of the reach of Azimi. Pollock plays over for Wallace, has space to run. Gives up for Azimi, flicks on for Schneider. Has a cross, has that one blocked, and it'll be a corner for Trinity. Schneider was very patient and rewarded with the corner. It'll be Hannah Khan to send it in. She plays short. And Pollock come out to meet it. Now Khan with the foot race, looking to get the left foot around. She did, and Mills with the block. And subs continue here for Schreiner. Nope. Another corner instead for Trinity, but I thought that was a goal kick. It was deflected out. So Khan once again, I believe this is the 9th corner. Nicely sent in, and Azimi just heads it too high. So about 10 minutes to play. Entering here will be Bonnie Evans and Miranda Palacios. So Palacios in for shot. Evans in for tally. Bowers is that one taken away by Palacios. Zingelman, the only remaining starter besides Lewis on the field for the Tigers, puts that one nicely through for Emily Hayes. Mills will get there at the same time and win the battle. Back into the 18 for Cassie Bowers. Tries to get the pass through and didn't get enough on it. And will eventually go for a long Trinity throw. Tigers looking to switch it up from left to right. Now Pollock, space through the middle. Palacios does a nice job after originally leaving the space open. Close down the gaps. Mentioned that Zingelman was the last remaining starter on the field, and that will come to an end here as Clara Richards awaits check-in. Schreiner with the moving from right to left, had been in the sun for the entirety of first 20 minutes. That's when a lot of the goal scoring happened. The setting sun now far enough to where the trees shadows reach through the majority of the field. You can see the lone gaps there through the left side. And Richards on for Zingelman.
For the Tigers, Clara Richards.
And the Tigers have changed out the 10 in the field. As Gomez will take time to survey and then play it out short to her left side, and that's Landon. And once again, Trinity not allowing much through and regaining possession. Ozumi, the foot onto Bowers, and Bowers just couldn't get the second touch down on the shot attempt. And we'll send that one out. Would have been nice for Cassie Bowers. Nice job by Ozumi. Might have played it just a touch too far forward. But solid vision to get it through. Finding its way into the 6. Pollock on the deflection. Palacios working it back for the Mountaineers now. Eight minutes in, Michaela Bosco got us started. The assist from Kira Stafford on a corner. Shortly followed 2 minutes later by Molly Sheridan, assisted by Taylor Campbell. And then Sheridan found Bosco. And Baylor found Bosco again at the midway point. Tigers put 3 into the back of the net in a 5-minute span. Again, mentioned that the outcome up in Kerrville to start the year, it's the Tigers' 3rd game of the season. It was just a 1-0 score. And that'll be kicked out for a throw. Nice job by Romero for the Mountaineers, not allowing the corner. It was 1-0. It was Hannah Kahn in the 80th minute, finding the back of the net for the Tigers. On the flip side here for Trinity. Now with 4 at home, as we count down to the end of the first half, comfortably ahead. Landon will send that one forward. Wallace gets her head on it for Trinity. Schreiner does a good job of avoiding that one rolling up on the arm. Ozumi, Mills in the midfield. Advantage for Mills. And that one will bounce around, now falls to the foot of Bowers. Sends that one over for Hayes. Works it back for Schneider. Now in a foot race, it's going to be Mills to get to it first. And she crosses Ozumi and Schneider. Finding Palacios. Plays it ahead for Garza. Now Garza with a little bit of space. Heath came over for defense. Pass forward for Ramirez. Got a little bit out of control, and Trinity able to regain possession. Pollock for Heath. Step on Garza. Almost got that one through, but it was Mills. We've had Kahn basically one-on-one with Gomez had that one gone through. I say one-on-one, it would have been 2-on-1 as Bowers and Ozumi would have joined in. May have made it even a 3-on-2 at that point. Schneider sends that one in. Gomez. Alert with the save. And that's offside. Shocked, disappointed, I think, was Coach Harrison. It was close. Block momentarily, takes possession for the Mountaineers. Now Lopez stepping up in front of Pollock, and Wallace winning a big tackle. Schreiner was playing wide off to the side and hesitated just a bit on the follow-through. Don't know how much would have helped her.
1 minute.
And she's taken off right after anyway. Rolls out for the goal kick. They'll play it short once again. Try to bring up the left side. Evans, Palacios, now Lopez. And that'll be Wallace and Moore for Trinity. Sending it up for Hayes. Far side Kahn in a foot race with Landon. Beats Landon, and the foul's got to come, and it does. 25 seconds, and now the card will come out for delay of game. And that will stop the clock at 24 seconds, so it does more harm than good for Schreiner, as they would have forced Trinity to take this one quickly, but now Trinity has all the time in the world. That one played forward, and Schreiner looking for somebody. Richards took a shot, had it blocked, and eventually played out, and that should be enough to take us down to the half.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the shot would not have come through in time anyway. And 4-0 at the half. Michaela Bosco with the hat trick here early. Molly Sheridan adding another. And the Tigers lead here in the first half. And we'll be back for the second in just a bit. And welcome back as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. You can see the total shots on goal, fouls, offside, and corners. The advantage heavily here to Trinity. And a bit of a surprise. I mean, look on paper, it's 11-0-1. This is 3-5-2. But you look at the last matchup the two had, it was pretty competitive between the two. Schreiner had done a good job at least keeping Trinity at bay offensively, but that was before Trinity has really come alive. Here the last few games. So another 45 minutes left to go. Schreiner in the maroon. They'll be going left to right this half. Trinity in the white, right to left. As we are playing under the orange and blue clouded skies here. Most of them just off your screen. Like if you look right down the middle of the field, it's almost cloudless. But look over to the right-hand goal and the left-hand goal. It's beautiful sunsets. Temperature dropping enough to make it somewhat bearable. It was high 80s earlier, now settling in. Shot from Bosco. And I believe that's still Gomez in goal. Change on the Tiger side, it's going to be Joanna Finley. So Joey Finley replacing Lauren Lewis, who went 45, didn't take a shot. Some of their first substitutions starting in the second half. Same with Trinity. And for Trinity, I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of Bosco and Sheridan find the bench early to get rest for the weekend that starts here in 48 hours. The 7 o'clock kickoff as the Tigers host Austin College. Be a full day for women's athletics here for Trinity on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're also hosting Trinity volleyball with a couple of games on Friday and Saturday, and then Trinity soccer Friday night and Sunday afternoon. Finley boots it away into the midfield. First touch for Palacios. And Palacios, if nothing else, able to keep it on the attacking side of the field for the time being. 61% possession for Trinity in the first half, 39% for Schreiner. As Bosco sends this one ahead. Kahn overruns, now trying to get on the back end of it. Sheridan, she'll have her second. And she has 11 on the year. That now ties Bosco. It came in one different. Bosco has put in 3. Sheridan now her second. And Trinity makes it 5. Kahn wanting to let that one go through and then realized that she was going to have something on the back end of it. And then Sheridan, with nobody there to offer any type of blocking, able to easily put that one into the back of the net. Sheridan back to the middle of the field. Everts playing forward, now has Bosco. Let's put out a little bit in front of her, but I don't know if any ball's out of her reach. headed down, and that'll be a goal kick as Sheridan collides with Gomez. It'll be played out. So Sheridan with 11 on the year. Bosco joins her. Those two starting to run away with the conference lead. Mentioned Esparza was 5th with 5 goals. Khan has 6, standing in 4th place. And Simeon for Texas Lutheran came into the day tied, but will be behind at this point. This throw is going to stay with Schreiner. Here's Khan for Ozimi McCray. Bosco gives way for Sheridan. She's going to try to send the cross through. It got deflected down. Be a corner kick here for the Tigers. And now this will be corner kick number 9 on the day for Trinity. Stafford. Foot of Ozimi, and Bosco is going to make it 4 after Gomez got the original save. Nobody to defend against Bosco on the rebound goal, and the Tigers push the advantage to 6. So Stafford and Bosco, or Stafford and Ozimi on the assist.
Michaela Bosco, credit assist to Maya Ozimi.
Stafford plays it ahead for Khan. Nice defense there from Talley. This one into the foot of Hernandez. Taken back by Trinity. Ozimi now with space in the middle. Sends that one through the middle and has that one blocked by Bonnie Evans. Played it back to midfield where Trinity took over. And throw here for Stafford. And she'll give way for Zingelman. Slide tackle coming in from Lumpkin Navarez. Still controlled by the Tigers for the most part, but the shot goes over the bar. Tigers with a offensive explosion really since jumping back into conference play. Started off in conference with the September 9th game at Schreiner. It was just 1-0. And then they went on a run of 4 games where they only scored 2 goals apiece. And that concluded with a 2-0 victory here against St. Thomas on Friday evening of September 23rd. And then on Sunday, the 25th, added another one, defeating Centenary 3-0. And then they went on the road the following weekend at Austin, at Dallas, winning 8-0 and 6-0. Then traveled north to Georgetown and at Southwestern, another 6-0 victory. Went to Seguin last Sunday, 3-0 victory. Back to 6 here. And putting in 6 for the 4th time in 5 games as a team. Really starting to find their offensive scoring where they just hadn't had it early on. Started off well, 4 goals against Fontbonne. Couldn't find the back of the net on a rainy day in St. Louis against Wash U the following day. And then game up in Kerrville was just 1-0. 2-0 at home against Chapman, 2-1 against Hardin-Simmons, 2-0 against UT Dallas. And then conference play. It was just a team looking for how they were going to find offensive production. And they continue on. Hannah Kahn, her 7th, goal number 7 here for the day for Trinity. And the substitutions coming here for the Tigers. It's going to be Alexandra Schott for Schreiner. And then actually Trinity's going to hold. So it's going to be almost a complete line change here. So we'll wait. And sneaking in will be Lemampal for Schreiner when this line change comes from Trinity. At least 8 subs for the Tigers, so we'll do a complete reset when that happens, and that'll be now. So Lemampal for Schreiner, so we'll take care of that one as she comes on for
Trinity, Emily Hayes,
Hernandez.
Jordan Guy, Abby Schneider, Bella Peruzzi, Cassie Bowers, for Schreiner, Alexandra Schott.
So we'll take just a moment and we'll get substitutions here from the live stats and read those off all at once. It looks like Zingelman and might have snuck 9 on. It looks like Zingelman's the only one that started. Maybe Zingelman and Newland were the 2 that stayed on for 8 subs. So Bella Ferruzzi for Bailey Meyer, Cassie Bowers for Michaela Bosco, Isabella Ruda for Hannah Kahn. Newland comes in for Sheridan, Abby Schneider for Kira Stafford, Erin Heath for Emma Everts, Emily Hayes for Maya Ozimi, Jordan Guy for Josephine McRae. And those are the eight subs here for Trinity. Hayes trying to work over Schott. Eventually Trinity's going to win it back. Jordan Guy is going to play that one down for Cassie Bowers, who's going to be whistled offside. This one will find the foot of Schreiner, and it looked like she might have, for a brief moment, had the ability to run through. That'll be a throw for Trinity. Schreiner looking for the foul. Arguing that Schreiner had a hold of the jersey, but looked like they both equally were holding jerseys. Heath will be wide on the shot. And substitutions, it'll be Ochoa. Sandra Ochoa started the game, checking back in. And Autumn Zay also started, checking back in. So Heath trying to make that turn and throw, or turn and kick. Just couldn't get enough around. And I don't think she had the short side anyway. It looked to be fairly well defended. Schreiner will take a shot from the box, and that'll also venture wide. So we have 30 minutes left to go in this one. Working through the midfield was Jasmine Ramirez. Now Lopez on a run, far left side, but Reese Wallace is going to get there first. And then flick back. Now the Tigers pushing it forward. It'll fall into the middle. Ferruzzi was there. Talley eventually won the header. Now Schreiner and Bowers. The Tigers can run. And Schreiner will take the shot. Had Hayes and Bowers to either side of her, but it was 3-on-3 plus the keeper. Newland flicked on by Guy, but eventually taken back by Schott. And Wallace will let that one roll all the way out. Now play it up ahead for Bowers. And coming through in defense be Sierra Blackwell. She'll concede the corner, but prevents the easy attack from Bowers. It's Hayes to take the corner. Both Stafford and Kahn are on the bench. She'll play it short. That one sent through. And then the chip shot for Hayes will be high. And this Jordan guy with the initial entrance into the box. Another substitution here. As Abigail Romero will check back in. She started. And Courtney Rosales on the next entrance for Schreiner. She checks in at the middle table. Played all the way back to Finley. Her night's been about as quiet as Lewis's was to start us off in the first half. Romero will chase. That one off the side of the face for Hayes. And that will allow Rosales to enter. No, they're going to call a foul before the kick out. Blackwell sends it down and out of play. Hayes to the foot of Bowers. Finds Guy. Hayes should be onside. Emily Hayes working, trying to cut back through the middle. And taking it away is going to be Landon. And Zingelman will come forward and play, and that will go out for a goal kick. Allowing the substitutions. So joining Rosales will be Julia Bray.
For the Tigers, Dabney Moore.
And Dabney Moore will re-enter. Tigers will host the SCAC championships here on November 4th and 6th. A rotational tournament that gets played around the conference every year. Falls here to San Antonio this year. The top 4 teams will make it. So Trinity looking for... Used to be that the top 6 made it, and so you would fight all year to be the top 1 or 2 teams, not just be in the top 6 that make it. But now with the top 4 making it, you're basically just seeded into the 2 semifinalist games. And Trinity with presumably walking away with 3 points here. We'll move to 24 points on the year in conference play. Currently in 4th place is Dallas with 11 points. Dallas can have a maximum of 29. St. Thomas with 10 points, they can have a maximum of 28. So Trinity will be able to lock up a playoff spot over the weekend when they take on Dallas, guaranteeing themselves a top 4 finish. And they will be looking to go in as the number 1 seed. Victory today will put them 6 points clear of Texas Lutheran for first place. It will be 6-2 after their first 8 games. Trinity moving to 8-0. Feruzzi in the midfield takes possession. Keith for Hayes. Tried to find Everts. That'll run through for Bosco, or excuse me, for Bowers. And she flicked on forward, trying to find Ruda. Gets played out by Schreiner. So with his 11-0-1 start here to begin the 22 season, Coach Dylan Harrison has moved within striking distance of the Tigers' all-time winningest coaches by percentage. So that shot is on and just missing from Jordan Guy. In 4 seasons, Greg Ashton held an 88.9 winning percentage here for the Tigers, and Coach Harrison sitting at 88.7. And that number rising as the season goes on and the Tigers continue winning. A chance to eclipse the 88.9 and move into 89% win percentage here by season's end. Clock will stop for what looks to be a cramp for the Schreiner player. Will bring take a short break and be back in just a bit. We'll see if we can get the number of the player that's down for the Mountaineers. So Garza will check in as Zay will take a brief break. She was walking off under her own power and hope it was just a slight cramp and nothing more serious than that. So under 20 as we continue on. Brief calculations. I think Coach Harrison will be the all-time winningest coach percentage-wise here for Trinity if Tigers sweep the weekend series against Austin and Dallas. To be technically ahead. And then can continue to move up the charts with the final few games after that. I mentioned a few broadcasts ago, but it's just been remarkable that Trinity for the last 20 years has had 3 coaches. And they've all been right at 88% or better. And all kind of just under that 89% mark for their career here at Trinity. Trinity winning basically 9 out of every 10 games for the past 2 decades. Guy for Hayes, not Ferruzzi. To the foot of Bowers. See if she can make the turn. Schreiner might have had Hayes on a break, but would have been defended well. Now Heath tries to go for Hayes, and that one will slip all the way through. Gomez will take control. Substitutions here for the Tigers. It's going to be Richards. Saw action in the first half. And Annie Agar and Hannah Johnstone. In for Heath, Newland, and Schneider. And for the Mountaineers, it was Lampo. Apologies for coughing into the mic. The substitutions for Schreiner were Hernandez for Lampo and Ryan Reese for Alexandra Schott. Wallace. And Feruzzi trying to maintain possession. This should be Schreiner, but they're going to say Trinity ball. And we're going to get substitutions as Trinity will make a change in goal. Lauren Little will go in for Joey Finley. And coming in for Cassandra Ochoa, Miranda Palacios. Jordan Guy steps up, takes the ball away, trying to work her way into the box. We'll have to give it up, and Richards will fire wide and high. Emily Hayes winning the ball at the midfield, finding Bowers. Bowers trying to just push it forward. Eventually be taken by Landon for the Mountaineers. The foot, Courtney Rosales. This one was decided early on for the Tigers as they picked up a pair of goals at the 8th and 10th minute. And added another one in the 13th. And then made a 4-0 midway through the first half. And then came out to start the second half. 3 minutes in and 6 minutes in, scoring to make it 6-0. And then before we hit the 10-minute mark of the second period, put us at 7-0, where we stand so far. It's Michaela Bosco with 4 goals for the Tigers. Molly Sheridan has a pair. Hannah Khan with a goal for herself. 2 assists on the day for Kira Stafford. 1 for Taylor Campbell and Hannah Khan and Bailey Meyer, and Molly Sheridan has 2 assists to go along with her 2 goals as well. Tigers have taken 30 shots so far. 13 of those have been on goal. So we now hit the 10-minute mark. And going back to that first matchup between the two teams, this is just past the point when Trinity scored to make it 1-0. And the difference a month in the season makes. Tigers holding to a number 8 ranking in both the United Soccer Coaches poll and the D3Soccer.com poll. Actually, slipping just a bit in the D3 Soccer poll as Hayes will put that one into the back of the net, and that'll make it 8-0 for the Tigers. And Emily Hayes with the goal here for Trinity. Just nicely put in there from Ferruzzi. And Emily Hayes with her second on the season. Fourth as a Tiger. The assist credited to Bella Ferruzzi on the well-played ball into the open middle of the box. And the Tigers falling back down to 8, swapping places with Case Western, who is 10-0-0 in the season, so can't really argue too much with the logic. A team that has been perfect on the season. And in the same conference as the team that drew with Trinity. They will actually be taking on Wash U in their next match. That'll be on Friday night, so next week's rankings could go a different way here for Trinity. Number 1 team in the country still Christopher Newport, as that will go for goal. And for the Tigers, Hannah Johnstone with the back of the net.
Goal for the Tigers by Hannah Johnstone.
And for Johnstone, her 8th game as a Tiger, she finds her sixth career shot and her first career goal. Hayes will send that one into the middle, headed out by Blackwell. But Hayes looking to get right back on it. Blackwell will clear all the way back out to a third of the way down the field. And Agar send that one in on goal. Fritzy whistle for the handballs. We're under 5 minutes to play. Jordan Guy sending that one forward. The goal by Johnstone, the assist going to Clara Richards. And for Richards, her first career assist, first career point. Bowers will give chase, should be able to track it down. Pulls it back out of the box. Johnston feeds it up for Guy. Works her way through the box, now pulls just outside the top. Momentarily taken away. Wallace will send that one forward. And Gomez will corral. 2.5 to play here in San Antonio.
Matiana Cancino in for Schreiner. One minute.
This will be Ferrizzi from the top. Just missing. And about half a minute to go. We'll take another look at this one. Ferrizzi from good distance. Got a really nice, good shot off, and just missing it. Gomez able to cover and be there in time, so even if she would have put it on point, probably would have had that one gathered up. At least deflected out. Wallace will hold off and take us under 10 seconds and wrap it up here from Trinity. It was Michaela Bosco with 4 goals. Molly Sheridan with 2 goals, 2 assists. A goal from Hannah Kahn, Emily Hayes, and the first from Hannah Johnstone. And the Tigers take this one by a final of 9-0. They move to 12-0-1 on the season, 8-0 in conference play. And for the Mountaineers, they fall to 3-6-2 on the season. Or excuse me, 2-4-2 in conference play, 3-6-2 on the season. And for the Tigers, their next home game will be on Friday evening as they host the Austin College Kangaroos. And the Tigers will kick that one off at 6 o'clock, or excuse me, 7 o'clock on Friday, 12 o'clock on Sunday as they host the University of Dallas. 7 o'clock Friday, 12 o'clock on Sunday, and we will have coverage of both of those games here for you from San Antonio. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. And the Tigers victorious. They stay undefeated in conference play and on the season. And we'll be with you again Friday evening. Have a great night.